Hey, Crown Content Publications followers, viewers, and supporters. Thank you for tuning in to another YouTube segment with the Crown Content Publication Services family, where publishing and marketing do meet. If you want to learn more about my services to assist authors and freelancers just like you, visit my website www.contentcrownpublications.com. We will also have marketed and advertised merch that you guys can invest in, t-shirts, pins, that just help support the Crown Content Publishing family, okay? Coffee mugs, you name it, we're gonna have it, okay? If you're interested in ordering one of our very own Crown Content Publications tablet journals, and we do market these to writers, right? Because what we do is offer those publication services that help you bring your book alive, but something like this could definitely help you keep up with the outline or the plot, the character list that you're going to have to come up with before you write your book. So we thought this was very creative, okay? As you see, it's just a little small. It has our website at the bottom of it, and on the front it's going to display the Crown Content Publications logo. Like it says down here, assisting authors since 2019, and at the top here, I'm trying to get it where y'all can see it, where publishing and marketing meet, okay? So I'm even begin writing in one of these, okay? It helps me, even if you can use it as a note journal, you're a college kid, and you can use another tablet. Not only would you have a tablet for your writing and notes, you would be supporting Crown Content Publications at the same time. So it's just things like this, like I said, Crown Content Publications journals, bookmarks, mugs that you guys will be able to invest in to show your support. If you want to place an order like directly, you can always contact me at crowncontentpublications@aol.com, and I'll take your orders there as well. But in the meantime, I'm still setting it up on the website where you guys will be able to order straight from there. Place your orders, pay there, and then the merchandise comes to you. Okay, so what did I really jump on here today about? If you saw the title of this segment, it's titled Masculinity, Toxicity. And I used the situation with Will Smith and Chris Rock to bring this topic alive. Will Smith and Chris Rock at the Hollywood Oscar Awards, okay? There was an altercation. Today's date marks March 28th, I believe it's the 28th, 2022. But see, just last night, you had two very well-known Hollywood actors who just sort of ended up in an altercation. And if you don't know, you came here for updated tips and facts about what happened, not tips, but just like information about that altercation. Everybody has their own perception through their eyes of what happened, but the fact is, according to sources, Chris Rock makes a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith. Her husband Will Smith is sitting right next to her when this joke is made. The joke was in comparison and contrast somehow of the G.I. Jane character, not just her bald head, but see, in the movie, G.I. Jane actually had some type of fling thing going on too while she had a man, but y'all go check that out. And her husband was sitting right next to her. He laughs at first, because Chris Rock just made a joke, right? Anybody else would have thought that was epic or something cool, but he made a joke about his wife, right? And like I say, a lot of people got the perception that it was about the bald head that G.I. Jane had in the movie, and how Jada Pinkett has a bald head. And in case any of you guys don't know, Jada Pinkett suffers from alopecia, which is a hair thinning condition. It's a real hair loss condition. It's just something you can go through with your scalp. A black woman, a white woman, anybody can suffer from this condition. So she ends up shaving her head. Maybe that makes her feel more comfortable with her condition. With anybody else, they could be walking around here with cancer, diabetes, thyroid issues. People don't be knowing what you're going through medically. They don't know if you have to take insulin every night before you go to sleep, and they don't care. They don't know if you're taking blood pressure medications and you're only 30 years old, okay? You end up taking blood pressure medications at a young age because of stress in the first place, because of being worried about what somebody thinks about you, what they're doing to plot against you. This is why people end up on blood pressure medicine, okay? And it is intentional in some forms. Some people's number one goal is to drive you to extreme stress levels. Why we have to keep our head up above these type of people and circumstances is because you will end up with early strokes, heart attacks, and blood pressure issues, worried about what people feel about you, right? But the point is, a lot of the people, when it comes to society, nobody, when a laugh is done, because I'm finna get back on Chris Rock in a minute, but when a joke is made, I'm the type of person, I'm not just gonna laugh at something because everybody start laughing. It has to be actually have some type of comical tickle level to it to get me to laugh. Like, you're a funny person if I laugh at it, trust me. I'm not saying I'm anybody, but I'm the type of person that watches what I laugh at. That's my point. I'm not just gonna laugh at a homeless man because he's talking to himself. I don't know what landed him on the street, what situation put him in that homeless situation. I just know it can happen to anybody. I don't know what, I forgot the Dallas Cowboys name, guys, but I was fortunate, being from Texas myself, I was fortunate to know about stories and ex-Cowboys, literal ex-Dallas Cowboys who ended up on the homeless streets of Fort Worth, Texas, where I'm from, because of something happening in their life. You can go from millionaire status to homeless, and I've already seen it firsthand. And I'm blessed to have already seen that when it comes to life. Because, see, a lot of people are older than me and they still need to be humbled. They still have to be humbled. They're going to have to go through something that teaches them. If the COVID pandemic wasn't enough, if the Russia-Ukraine war wasn't enough, there's still some people in society that are have to go through things. I just pray God's mercy is with them when it comes to their door. But they're going to have to go through things that literally humble them, letting them know status, money, comedian level is not everything. So yeah, back to the Chris Rock deal. Chris Rock, for the most part, is a humble guy. Do I know him personally? No. But if I'm a fan, and I was a big Everybody Hates Chris fan, but I know Chris Rock goes way further than that TV sitcom. So does Will Smith with the whole Fresh Prince of Bel-Air segments, okay? See, let me tell y'all what Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was to the black communities, to the black households, okay? There are sometimes things that happen in real black cultures when it comes to families, from molestation to rape to just people selling their kids out. I already talked about this on the podcast segment. The link will be in the description section because Crown Content Publications has a podcast show too. But, what I was saying on the podcast segment is that there is always some type of truth in jokes. What makes a joke so funny? There's truth in it, or there's some type of truth that somebody already perceived about it. They wanted to say it, they just didn't speak on it. In return, it gets the response of laughter out of others, okay? Now, who made the level of comedian a career? I don't know, but it might not have been a smart idea, okay? Because people laugh on a day-to-day basis. That's a part of life. But when it comes to what we are laughing at, society went crazy a long time ago. We find things funny that are not necessarily funny, and then the things that actually need real attention, we just look over. We don't know what to say about it. If it's not funny, society has gotten so stupid. If it's not funny, we don't know how to react. If it makes us cry, we don't even want to look towards it because we don't want to be emotional people. Somebody still doesn't understand how what I'm saying right now correlates with the Chris Rock Will Smith situation. You see, there's people already on social media talking, saying that Will Smith needs to apologize. He's wrong. Chris Rock needs to press charges. But see, in the black community, it's not uncommon for a man to get slapped in his mouth for disrespecting another man. That's number one. Only in other cultures is that, passive aggressive behavior okay. And in other cultures, it's not a man every day is going to let you just disrespect his wife in his face. And see, what's funny to me, people will automatically assume I've already been through it. You go to the store, when I was happily married, my husband would just be at work somewhere. But people think because you're by yourself, you're automatically a single woman. You're automatically some type of whore because you have 4 or 5 children with you, not knowing you married the whole time. Your husband just works the type of shift where he's gone 20 days, or your husband is a truck driver, so you barely see him, or your husband's in the army, which is even funnier. These type of thoughts don't cross people's minds when it comes to the black woman. That's what I'm here to talk about, not about whether Chris Rock or Will Smith was wrong in the situation. Chris Rock is a stand-up guy when it comes to the way he aggressively handled that situation. Because they could have been on stage just brawling. For all we know, is a stage act. The point is, even the staged act itself brings up, room for a great topic of how the black woman it needs to be normalized, protecting and defending her. But see, if our own culture of men are not doing it, how can we expect any other level or any other group or sect of men to do it? You see, the white woman, she's going to be praised anywhere she go. She can make a million mistakes and be a meth head. She's still going to get more respect than a black woman does, because this is culture. This is what generations of cultures have done to the mentalities of those in the current culture society. They're still brainwashed in it, and it's funny, right? It has to be comical when you know who you are, regardless if a man is defending you or not. But see, when you start talking like this, now they call you, if not in the church, if they're not calling you a Jezebel, outside of church they're calling you, you're just too independent, you're too this and that. That's why you can't keep a man. The whole time you're a married woman. I know somebody feel me out there about this. Yeah. Actually, me personally got married 5.5 years ago. I was in my middle 20s when I got married. Somebody found me worthy. Somebody found me intelligent enough, ready enough for that type of level of life. So my thing is, in society today, marriage itself stopped being respected a long time ago. And then people walk around here acting like you should respect their marriage, but they're not willing to respect somebody else's. That's why I say, if karma is real, there's a lot of it coming, and COVID-19 is just the beginning, because the world has really gone crazy to me. Like, the mentality of the average man or woman on this earth has truly gone crazy. People don't think anymore. If it ain't funny, if it ain't something that tickles or that rocks their gears, that gets their rocks off, nobody wants to do anything about it. We'll get on here and talk about celebrities' lives all day, because we have no accountability or responsibility for Will Smith's children, do we? We don't have accountability or responsibility for Chris Rock's family and children. Outside of you jumping on social media to give your sacred opinion about their lives, which only helps the reviews, which only helps the ratings, which only puts more money in their pockets, so your opinions really don't matter. We're talking about the real issue at hand here. How society doesn't know how to react when a black man socks another black man in the mouth for disrespecting his wife on national TV at the Hollywood Oscars. You know what? Will Smith is my hero, and he was my hero before Hancock, and he was my hero before the movie Pursuit of Happiness. Okay? The people are out here putting their mouths on when it comes to celebrities today, because this just happened last night on the Oscar Awards. See, the people that are putting their mouths on have already broken barriers. They've already been on yachts. They've already done things. This black man, Will Smith, has done things some of y'all will never ever get to do in your lives. That's where Will Smith gets my respect. That's why people talking about him, they already know that he's surpassed their caliber of man, of masculinity. He passed that a long time ago. Have y'all seen the movie Independence Day? Bad Boys, right? We love black men when it comes to these type of movies, but in the real world, are we respecting the black man? Are we respecting his wife, his sister, his cousin, his daughter? We don't. It is what it is. You know, so people are saying he shouldn't have defended his wife because of the sex scandal that came out recently with her and August Alsina. Okay? As if some of you women have never cheated before. That's what's comical to me. Y'all even did the same thing with Stephen Curry's wife, Stephen Curry, calling her a pygmy and all of this. At the same time, it's nothing but a bunch of bitter women in the world who are jealous because they will never be in the positions of being a rich basketball player's wife, of being a rich actor's wife, like Jada Pinkett Smith, okay? Am I lying or not? Some of y'all will never ever get to taste what that type of life is like, but you still feel like your opinions matter for whatever reason. See, I wasn't raised or you know what I mean, brought up to be a gold digger. And then I'm not just finna be on any guy's job just because he got 5 chains on and 3 watches. You know why? Because I don't know what he did. I don't know what he did to obtain those things. That's why I've never been just a favorite when it comes to men. I speak up for myself. I speak up for my children. I mean, whatever, and any man that bothers, I don't need him in my life. I don't need him around me. I don't need them watching me, you know, because the world is still very sexist, right? Just not too long ago, women even had rights. And now you got this black woman fighting for a Supreme Court position. It's real funny that the Chris Rock Will Smith altercation has completely detoured people's attention from that. Yeah, you got senators, people in political positions whose true colors are coming out, not just from the George Floyd situation that just happened recently, where he was killed on national TV. I mean, the videos were shown, and these people's neck was just, their knee was just in his neck, right? Like this is the 1700s. And let's remind everybody, black people never asked to come to this country. Black people never asked to be slaves. They didn't ask to become citizens in this country, okay? But once again, we jump on social media and we feel like we got the right to put our own black brother Will Smith down for defending his wife. I don't know what's being more disrespected. The culture of black people? The fact that there is nothing unnormal. Because what y'all are saying, oh, he laughed at the joke at first. I've done that too sometimes. I passively aggressive laugh at something, smile at something, agree with something, but that doesn't mean that I initially agreed with it or that I initially found it funny. No. But initially, you're going to see how I truly felt about this situation. And some of y'all not like that out there? Yeah. You might laugh it off because you were around your 5 other buddies who found it funny. You didn't want them to think you were a weirdo, right? You're at the effing Oscars, for crying out loud. So, you know, he laughs. But even if he laughed, Will Smith is still my hero. You know why? Because when his wife looked at him and said, you know, all she had to do is give him a look. Y'all know what non-verbal communication is in a marriage? You don't, because a lot of you guys have never been married. You've never been married. I mean, I wish I could talk to Will Smith, man. Live your life, keep doing you, and keep representing black people, black talent, black experience in this world. Because not too many are going to make it as far as you did, black man. And Denzel Washington was there. He was there. Y'all like, why is she bringing him up? Denzel Washington was there, and he seemed like, you know, to me, Denzel Washington is a great. He's played in some of the most epic movies. Even after Will Smith, Denzel Washington, Chris Rock dies, these are people that will go down in history as some of the greatest black actors ever. And the most that we can find to talk about them today is who was wrong or right for slapping who. That all I seen out of it is when that wife gave him that non-verbal communication look, as in, honey, that joke just made me uncomfortable. That's when you seen husband take things into his own hands like a man should do, okay? So husband steps up and he just walks on stage. If Will Smith is not a man, I don't know what he is. And I'm talking about a real man. See, we don't have enough of this in the black community. That's the problem, okay? Because it doesn't have to be your husband. It's supposed to start as early as 2 and 3 years old. You having a man to slap the shit out of somebody who disrespects your daughter, who disrespects your niece. And I love the ones who think that when they catch a woman alone, she's a target. She's a piece of meat. She's this and that. It doesn't cross their mind for a second. You got 3 or 5 uncles that do care and that will ride. I mean, she can get real gangster. Will Smith showed you guys that at the Hollywood Oscars last night. When in hell did shit get so disrespectful that you're considered crossing the line when you defend your wife? Okay? See, the thing with comedians, they don't know when to cut a joke off. And a lot of you guys are comedians, but you're not even paid for it. You just like to make jokes about a motherfucker because it gets your rocks off. You don't get paid for how you feel about anybody, unless you're a spy, a fucking agent, a fucking media broadcaster. See why I became one? I'm gonna make sure I get paid off of my opinions and views. Other motherfuckers, they just sit around hating, they just sit around talking, they just sit around watching, but they're not getting paid to do any of that, and it's stupid. Or is the payment even worth what you're doing? People don't stop to think about. Chris Rock, was it worth your career? Okay, Chris Rock not the only one. T.I. went into Floyd Mayweather's mouth about 5 years ago about his wife. This shit ain't new. It's just we're finna start normalizing it because, people have begun to overstep their boundaries, their territories, and feel like, the black woman is nothing. This has been a problem. A white woman, she can make 25 fucking mistakes in this world. And ain't nobody gonna look at her the way they look at the black woman. It's stupid, bro. Facts are facts. Ain't nobody built this country the way the black woman did, okay? Rebirth repopulated this motherfucker like the black woman did. Y'all excuse me for cussing so much, but it pisses me off. Cause I'm sitting around here being quiet about certain things that I would love. I'm the number one best person on these type of topics, okay? Yeah, but see, in the black community, we try to sweep everything under the rug so much until the motherfucker just can't take it no more. They can't take it no more. So they thought we would all die in silence. That's stupid. This is a new millennium. It's a new era. It's really the baby bloomers I see hating. Yeah, not the millennials understand. They're open to welcoming other nationalities, other cultures around them. No, it's the baby bloomers who still have the mentality of the 30s and 40s and 20s and shit that are still fucking the world up to me today. That's who I feel like it is. And some of the baby bloomers have children. They have children, nieces, and nephews themselves. So the shit don't make sense. They be having kids the same age as you, and they know it. They got nieces and nephews your age. They got cousins your age, But because you're black, it's the sickest mentality you can have. Once again, when will we begin to normalize defending, protecting the black woman? Because motherfucking society is not doing it. The criminal justice system is not doing it. If anything, they trying to make a few dollars off of this woman. That's about it. Which is still a form of slavery, might I add. The fuck? But see, Jada Pinkett Smith is not a slave. Let me clarify. Will Smith is not a motherfucking slave. Chris Rock is not a slave. Yeah, these is people that y'all help get rich. These are people that y'all helped become the greatest actors in the world. Not become the greatest actors, but you went to the box office and paid that money at the theaters 20 years ago, and you helped these people get to where they are today. And you still feel like you have the right to speak on whether they were right or not. See, that's just something they caught on TV, okay? Don't think in the hood every day somebody is not getting knocked in their mouth, their teeth, shot up because they disrespected somebody that they didn't know was loved by somebody, okay? It is what it is. Shit, don't ask me my story. You'll find out some shit, okay? How I have literally left situations. I have left situations to keep motherfuckers out of prison, to keep people from getting hurt. Probably finna do it again. Cause people just don't know who they be playing. They don't know. And all I can do is laugh about it behind the scenes. They don't know who they be playing with, bro. Not saying I'm some type of gangster or I got 10 bodyguards or any of that shit. The thing is, and I think people be knowing it. They just like to test a black woman, bro. So if I was in Jada Pickett's shoes and I gave my husband this look and my husband went on stage and did something about it, I wouldn't have looked at my husband as no less than a man, regardless of what me and my marriage has been through. See, that's another thing we talked about on another segment. Marriage is a business in itself. And y'all thought Will Smith was the type to play about his business? Nigga, he wouldn't be one of the top actors of the world today. And I did say the world. Yeah. He's serious about his business. So the day he signed that marriage license, dedicating his life to Jada Pinkett Smith, anybody play with her is playing with his business. And she should be looking at that the same way. Anybody play with Will Smith, that's playing with her business. Anybody play with their kids, that's playing with their business. See, people been overstepping it. It's just a new era, you know. People are bolder than ever. They overstep their territories, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. They overstep their boundaries and then play victim when a black man stands up for the black woman. See, somebody like me, we have military affiliation in the family. We have police department affiliation in the family. Is that my responsibility to tell every person I come in contact with every day? Nope. You let them find out on their own. Right? If it come to like this is not, like I said, this is not the 1920s no more. People don't be knowing who they playing with. Now Chris Rock knew who he was. He just overstepped it. If you ask me, he overstepped his territory. Shit, if you and Will Smith ain't cool to the point where, and it takes you to be hella cool for a motherfucker to be cool with you, making jokes about his wife bald head. And these are black guys. People ain't just cool like that because they're black. Y'all ain't seen the Kanye West Jay-Z beef? These guys been beefing because Jay-Z's wife does not fuck with Kim Kardashian. She never has. She never really will. Okay? Beyonce looks at herself at a status where she wouldn't even want her daughter playing with Kim Kardashian's daughter. It's just like all these life lessons we could really learn from the lives of celebrities. But, you know, we choose to just be very judgmental, opinionated people instead of learning from these greats, okay? You making $1 million does not make you perfect. But that's what's wrong with society. Shit, somebody told y'all you being a millionaire makes you perfect. That's if that's the case, why did Kobe Bryant get caught cheating? Tiger Woods, all these people, you know. Yeah, becoming rich doesn't make you perfect. It just means that you excelled in a certain area of expertise in your life and you found out how to motherfucking monetize that. You know. And then what the paparazzi and media does, they follow you every fucking word. They follow you, they watch you, they want the best story on your life. And at the end of the day, it's all for money. And I bet you they said money is the root of all evil. See, I don't call Bible believers crazy. Yeah, I believe that scripture. Money is the root of all evil. Okay? You got Chris Rock willing to make a whole joke about your wife, man. Your wife. This woman, Chris Rock wasn't thinking they got kids watching the motherfucking Grammy Oscar Awards at the moment that he said what he said. Right? How is Will Smith as a man supposed to explain this to his kids? Man, daddy, superstars can just talk down on our mom. They see it enough on Instagram. They see it enough on every other social media platform. See, celebrities are still human. They know it. That's why Doja Cat just quit the industry, y'all. In case you didn't know it, you heard it here first. Doja Cat says she's through with the fucking music industry. Okay? See, it's a topic I could go on and on and on, but I had to touch on it. I had to, because I'm not going to let you guys just sit there and attack Will Smith like this. Will Smith is touching levels of success in his life that some white or black men will never touch. How much clearer do I put it? Do I say that give him the right to go around slapping motherfuckers? No. But it does give him the right, if anything, to defend his wife. Point blank period. When in history have we heard a man slapping a man? See, Dwayne Johnson, who we know as The Rock, y'all, He didn't even smell what was cooking when that came. Yeah, I was a WWE fan back in the day, okay? Dwayne Johnson was at the freaking Oscar Awards last night, and even he had a shocked facial expression when Chris Rock got slapped like that, okay? A wrestler. And even this wrestler knows his career has come with a lot of acting. He went from fucking wrestling to acting. There's money in acting, okay? See, but you gotta know how to separate business from personal shit. And it seems like Chris Rock has not figured that out about life. Yeah, you don't include nobody's personal life, something there, an emotional, personal thing. That's what you call a low blow. It's called weak. Y'all calling Will Smith emotional and weak. That's not the weak one. To me, the weak one is the one that hit you where it hurt. That's like kicking a man with a broke leg, and he could have kicked him in the leg that works, but he could kick him in the broke leg. That's the type of society we live in. You know, they gotta hit you while you down, while you hurt, while you look like you alone. If that shit ain't weak, I don't care what nobody say. Y'all, I'm gonna bring up another one. The Baby, y'all favorite rapper, The Baby, that just had a baby by this girl. Her brother gets jumped by this rapper and his entourage at the bowling alley, okay? Yeah. So the brother has called him out recently and said, you know what? I want you one-on-one without your entourage. I know you're a celebrity and everything. Without your bodyguards, without your security, me and you one-on-one. That's pretty much what he asked for. Now, you notice they ain't had no one-on-one box match yet. Because, see, it's a lot of weak people in the world. They don't want no one-on-one shit with a real man. They want to kick and motherfucking do sneaky shit to a person while they body or somebody who's weaker than them. It is what it is. And this is exactly what Chris Rock did. Straight up. So Will Smith got pissed off about it. How do y'all not understand that? Do not call Will Smith. I know he's a married man. I'm willing to give him props where it's due though. You know, because I'm a married woman. I can recognize a man. See, a lot of men are in the acting business. They are in the industry. They barely see these men as it is because these guys are always working. It's no different from a woman with a man in the military, a woman with a man that's a truck driver. She barely sees him. That still doesn't mean, okay, so y'all expected Jada Pinkett to be perfect? Yeah, she had a few sexual entourages on the side. So what? If her husband is not judging her, if her husband stayed with her, why are y'all mad about it? Some of y'all sound like y'all mad because you don't have a husband willing to stick by your side like that. That's what that sound like. And then some of you men are calling him sensitive because, you know, not in a million years. You get married tomorrow, you're not going to stand up for your wife like he did. So, yeah, you know, let me get the opportunity to talk to Will Smith. I'll tell him, people, don't let society tell you a bitch ass thing. Society, the same people that paid for your box office tickets because you were that great. You know? Now, the thing I'm trying to point out is marriage is no longer respected. Y'all think it's love that's attacked. It's not love. Marriage itself, the business of marriage, the respect of marriage stopped being respected a long time ago, and I saw it in my marriage. And then see people sit up here and wonder why she isolated, why she be to herself, because I already saw how people are a long time ago. I don't trust humans. I don't know. Will Smith better than me. I don't trust humans, bro. They showed me that they're weird a long time ago. Now I got enough weird shit to deal with alone when it comes to my own life. Humans are weird. They don't respect marriage. But, you know, they quick to pay for a $20,000 wedding. But they can't respect their neighbor marriage. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these women, soon as their husband go to work, you know, they got somebody else in the house. A lot of these men, truth be told, soon as his wife go out of town, he's going to be with another woman. It is what it is. So, the society I live in today, marriage is not respected. That's just marriage. What about family relationships? What about employee-employer relationships? And y'all really out here trusting people. You better than me. I don't trust nothing no more. Actually, life has been a lot more smooth sailing outside of a few more kinks I have to work out. Okay, because marriage is not respected anymore. And what be funny, people really don't believe karma is real. You can't be out here sabotaging somebody else's life, and really think you got a bright future ahead of you. Regardless of how karma finds you, it's coming. It's coming. Y'all be out here trying to end people, stop people's success, their happiness, their marriages, not knowing every dog has its day. Karma, one thing that's been said since the beginning of time, from every nationality, culture, generation, I don't care. Karma has always found itself back to people's, if it don't meet you, to your kids, that's just what karma does. So y'all be feeling like you can speak on celebrities' lives that are really human and ain't nothing you might have to experience. Just like it. See, a lot of things that people are willing to do with you against somebody, they're willing to do to you too. They're willing to recruit people to do it to you. Because they see how gullible, how willing you were to do it. Like, how do I say this, bro? Anyways, marriage is not respected. People in the black community, instead of saying, good job, Will Smith, man, you still riding till the wheels fall off with your wife. Right? They rather tell this man, if I was you, I wouldn't even defend that such and such because look how she cheated on you. Like, bro, do y'all know what real marriages have been through? There have been outside babies, they cheat. You better ask these women of the 40s and 30s that know. These women back then, they didn't say nothing. They couldn't say nothing. Your man was beating on you, you couldn't go tell nobody about it. Your man was cheating on you, you couldn't go tell nobody about it. But boy, has society gotten spoiled. I mean, like, it's changed a lot. Okay? So now, Chris Rock, I bet y'all he don't press charges. I bet you he don't do it. He's already come out and said he was wrong. You know why? Because as a human, he thought about his actions for a second. Yeah, he thought about his actions. He thought to himself, man, if that was my wife, and I love my wife, regardless she cheated on me or what, and we got kids together, and we big multi-billion dollar actors, would I have got pissed off if somebody said that to my wife? Yeah, people don't put themselves in people's shoes enough. And when they do, they know damn well they probably would have acted just like that person acted, or worse. That's what get me about humans. They know that if they was really on the other side of that track, if they was really in those shoes, they would not have been able to conduct themselves like you. Yeah, because they're weird humans. They like to take people through stuff. I'm not calling Chris Rock weird, but Chris Rock, my friend, if you ever see my segment, you've already come out and admitted that you were wrong and gave a public apology, not just to the Oscar fans and viewers. You gave a public apology to Will Smith and his wife, and that's to be respected. People rather drama fester though. They want to see two black men keep going at it so one of them can die. Y'all weird out there, bro. Y'all. But I'm the weirdo. No, I'm the one that stay quiet and just observe and catch on real quick like that. And my type is rare. That's why they hate me now. My type is very rare. Because when I open my mouth, ain't nothing coming out but bullets and cannons and bombs. Okay? That's what comes out my mouth. My words is my power. Now, really, Will Smith, his words should have been his power. You really didn't have to sit there and slap the man. You know what I'm saying? Respond back. Or like some people are saying, he could have pulled him to the side after the show. Okay? When it comes to integrity and things like this. But at the same time, if you see what all this man has already been going through with his wife, why would you speak on it? See, that's how humans are, though. They want to hit you where it hurt because they're weak. They're weak. I'm fine dying knowing that. Long as I die knowing I was one of the stronger mentality built people in the world, I've done my job in life. So some of the other ones, they're going to be dying very weak, and I hope they know it when they die. And they're going to know it because karma's coming. Chris Rock, don't get married, bro. Is you married? How are you going to feel if somebody talk to your wife like this, man? Even if they joking. Y'all know it's truth in jokes. That's why people laugh at it. But see, when she gave her husband this uncomfortable look, let my daughter give me an uncomfortable look. Somebody I care about give me an uncomfortable look. See, that might pull out a whole nother character out of me. You know. But see, people like drama, bro. That's the kind of world we live in. We wondering why COVID and wars are going on. I'm sure it's finna get worse around this motherfucker. I'm sure this is just the entry of karma that is coming to a bunch of nations of people, because people actually love evil. They love tainting other people. They love torturing people. They love putting witchcraft. Y'all know I did my witchcraft segment already. Okay? Witchcraft has become more popular than, but it's a church on every corner. Separate topic. Because it's people in the industry already coming out telling y'all they sold their soul to become millionaires. I'm not saying nothing new. Megan Fox just came out and told y'all she went to hell. Yeah. She took a journey through hell, okay? Other rappers, other celebrities are already coming out telling y'all what type of rituals they did to get the $1 million. See, and it's 100 more of them behind them trying to find a way to do the same thing. So I don't trust humans. Don't call me weird. I don't trust people. I don't know what you're willing to do for $1 million. But the thing is, I'm not finna be a part of your ritual. I hope I'm not the sacrifice. Yeah, because at that point, I'm going to begin to pray. I'm going to pray my way out, and everybody going to find out God real. But if I have not chose to sell my soul for $1 million, why the hell you going to try to do it for your $1 million? People weird, bro. People weird. And they have the audacity to get into the type of mindset where you're the weird one. It's been hard to stay quiet about it, bro. Like, I promise. So I'm glad this happened on the Oscar Awards, because, you know, like I say, Will Smith is a hero to some of us. Outside of Hitch, outside of the Hancock movie, he had something to say. Okay, he's not just playing the father of Venus and Serena on the new movie that's coming out. He's not just playing Chris Gardner in the movie of The Pursuit of Happiness. This man has a real life that he has to defend and protect. Boy, some of y'all women out there acting like y'all are more worthy than Jada Pinkett when ain't nobody perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. So anyways, I mean, I just had to give my personal opinion. Once again, the link to the podcast show where I kind of cover the same thing, but you know, we hit on different heads of it, because some stuff, guys, only the black community will understand. That's where I do love where I come from a little bit. Only we will understand. And the fact is, we have to begin to normalize. It's going to happen anyway, because I hope we did it for Kamala Harris. I hope we plan on, you know what I mean, supporting this lady who's trying to get in the Supreme Court justice, because we really, truth be told, we really need it. And shit has been too dumb for too long. But look at it. The whole globe is seeing it. Other countries are seeing this shit. America still can't accept a black woman. Other countries sit and watch our news segments right now about the opinions of the people in politics. It doesn't matter that this woman is educated, got the same background, got the same knowledge to sit in the Supreme Court justice. It's the fact that she's a black woman. And what's embarrassing about this, being an American right now, is other nationalities of people in other countries see this shit and they just hang their heads in shame for us. Yeah. But you know, people are so high-minded. They're so like, they're so untouchable that they think that, you know, Russia, India, they think they're not paying attention to this. They are praying for the day black people see their power. I guarantee you they are. They're probably more willing to accept us with open arms over there when it comes to our talents and skills. I'm telling y'all something without telling y'all, because a lot of them done already told me. They can't believe the type of stuff that we go through over here. And yes, Men not protecting their own women. We're the only culture that dumb stuff is happening in. Yeah, a man is more willing to call a black woman a slut, a hoe, do her wrong. But we expect the white man black men, oh, I can't catch a break. Maybe if you start treating your woman better as a whole, maybe other cultures of men will begin to respect y'all. It is what it is. Start treating your daughters better. Start putting up bank account funds for their colleges. I mean, just do better as a whole people. Don't target Will Smith for doing what he was called to do as a man in his life. What is the Oscars? What is Hollywood when it comes to your family? Yeah, a lot of y'all think that what he did is weird because he's a millionaire or something. Money means nothing to you when you are authentic. Yeah, when you are authentic, that means nothing no more. That means nothing no more when you're playing with somebody's family. And I hope that the masses are paying attention to what happened on the Oscar Hollywood story in 2022. What it's showing us is that people are getting tired. They're not just going to sit back and be who you want them to be for your comfortability, for your ego. They're going to be who they are. Okay, this earth is so big, y'all. Like, the earth is so big, and people still want you to live in a box. It's ridiculous, right? You got Buddhists, you got Islam. It's so many religions out here. 7-Day Adventists, but your little bitty religion is bothering somebody. That's what you call weird. You know what I mean? You know, people have not found themselves yet. If all they can do is study you, it's weird. They studying you, Will Smith. when the answer is already there, there's nothing to study. This man is already touching shit and has touched things that a lot of y'all would never get to in your whole lives. That's why you're doing the dumb stuff that you do to try to get the success, because you'll never be Will Smith. You'll never be Chris Rock. You'll never be Jada Pinkett Smith. Okay? There's only one Will Smith. There'll only be one. His son can't even imitate him. You know what I'm saying? His son has chosen a new direction in life. That's what some of us millennials do. We find our own paths. Okay? The thing about the older generations today, they want to rush you out of. It's so sad, y'all. Like the kids today, boy. I'm one of the ones. I'm gonna keep my strong mind the best I can, cause you know, once upon a time they said the kids were our future, and if this is true, and we have nobody really telling the truth anymore, we have nobody really willing to stand up for what's right anymore, our future is looking real bad. That should be concerning to y'all. Shit. Will Smith sees it with his kids. Dwayne Wade, all of these superstars whose sons are choosing to be gay. Is that my business? No. So clearly, money is not the answer to everything. Okay? And when you're playing with somebody's family, money is not a thing. And we talking about women and children, bro. And he's crazy for defending his wife. So anyways, if y'all enjoyed this segment, don't forget to give me a like and a subscribe, because it's just my opinion, and I know people are already against it because their thing is Will Smith is the weak one for coming out of character for a woman who cheated on him just less than 2 years ago. That's weak. Only people who have never been married before would say some stuff like that to me. Because a person that really does understand marriage and really does have the experience, deep inside, they either know how that man was feeling or they wish a man would have defended them like that. They wish. Because some of y'all men, when y'all not at the family function, I guarantee you, he laughs about you to his family behind your back. See, marriage ain't respected no more. When his mom is talking about how you wear your hair behind, I've already seen it about life, okay? People are fake as hell. They want you to be the one that look fake, though. It's stupid, y'all. They want you the one to be attacked. They don't attack you, Will Smith. Keep your head up. They don't attack you unless you're doing something right, okay? They don't attack you. I'm not even a celebrity yet, and boy, I get it bad, boy. I ain't even wrote my #1 bestseller yet, and I get it bad. I'm talking about it's written all over me. Future billionaire. So everybody is not built for it. That's the only thing I say. I'm not saying Will Smith wasn't built for it. I'm just saying, he can work on his character a little bit when it comes to people messing with you, talking noise, because us commoners, Will Smith, we go through this every day. And we still got to make a living. We still got to keep our head up. We still got to turn the other way, right? He got on stage and told y'all. He remembers the days when he didn't have nothing. This started with Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So yeah, some of us, it's written all over us because, just the type of attacks, just the type of stuff you go through. It's like, man, only a celebrity, only $1 million person goes through this type of stuff. Why are people going through this with no money? It's a pandemic. Chris Rock, who cares about your joke? It's still a global pandemic and we're in jeopardy of a food crisis shortage. That's how I would have felt if I was Will Smith, nigga. Ain't nothing you up there talking about relevant when we're all in a global pandemic crisis. That's the type of person I am. I wouldn't let your little words. See, I can see the world for as big as it is. That's the difference between me and other authors out here. I see the world for how big it is. I would never be confined to a box. That shit is stupid. Not a mental box, not a spiritual box. Yeah, I'm gonna be me. I don't care who it offends, cause they gonna be them. If y'all pay attention to life, people gonna be them. Chris Rock showed y'all. He gonna be him. He's gonna be the comedian he is. He don't care who wife he offended. Like I said, he openly apologized, but comedians, they have no limits. Some of y'all are with comedians right now. You don't know it. You married to one. Soon as that man make a joke and you feel like he went too far, you're ready to get a divorce. But you knew he was a comedian when you married him, type stuff. Like, it's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. So she's been in the entertainment business. That's why I need y'all to respect Jada Pinkett as a black woman. This woman has been in the entertainment business for years. I'm pretty sure she's able to decipher when a person is disrespecting her. Okay? And I'm pretty sure y'all wish she didn't have a man there to defend her, because now you don't know what to say. It's just not. It's not normalized in the black community. Shit, I know it is in my life. I ain't gonna say too much. Had some altercations just last year because a man thought I was by myself out here. And you be really wanting to tell people over and over again, do not play with me like that. Don't do it. Somebody gonna end up in prison, hurt. Because they forget you somebody's daughter, you somebody's niece. You mean something to somebody. Don't you ever think because a woman chooses to be independent and live her life alone out here and keep to herself and not bother nobody, that she's your perfect target. People be sick, boy. People be sick. She's sick. You know it's bad for a single woman if this married black woman was still despised on national television at the Grammy Oscar Awards. You know it's bad. You know it's bad for a single woman then. It's crazy, like the disrespect, boy. All at the same time, you got a black woman running to be a Supreme Court justice, running for that seat as we speak, and Biden supports her. It's some crazy stuff going on, y'all. I don't toot her horn too much because they thought Kamala Harris was gonna be this and that. Now they're saying she don't do nothing. Now they're saying she's a disgrace. Same stuff they said about Obama. A person don't just get my respect for being black. Will Smith gets my respect for being black and defending his black wife. If you didn't get nothing else out of what I was trying to say, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay? He defended his black wife and the black children that they have when he slapped a man up. That's epic. That goes down in history. That goes down in the history books of the Grammy Award history, okay? At the Oscar Award history. That goes down. It's already on NBC. Like, it's already documented. That's why he get my respect. Not because he black. He's a black man that did something about his status. He who used his status to make a point. Yeah, y'all say what y'all want to say. Y'all do what y'all want to do when they mess with your black wife. Me, I'ma defend mine type shit. Type of deal. That's how he was trying to tell y'all. And watch, it's gonna be so many black men still quiet. Ones that owe me apologies too. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm such a soldier out here though. It don't even matter. You know, I represent the black woman by myself. It's cool. I ain't never needed no black man to. I mean, Jada Pinkett, I ain't taking from you. Will Smith is an awesome man. I ain't never needed no black man to talk for me, defend me, tell my. Who can tell my story better than me? Who can do that? Cause I was there. I saw it with my own eyes. I studied the books for myself. I wrote the book. But anyways, yeah. You know, we got to start normalizing protecting the black woman, looking out for the black woman. You know what I'm saying? That way, all this other extra stuff out here, I bet you it would be more respect. In these other countries, you gotta ask her parents, can you marry her? You know what I mean? She stays in that house, in that palace, until it's time for that man to take her. Why? They're trying to alleviate her from having to go through X, Y, and Z. These other cultures already know how men think when they see a woman by themselves. And they really think this stuff is hidden. It's stupid. Other countries already know. That's why they do arranged marriages, or a man got to come take her hand in marriage before she even leave out that palace. But see, in the new society, y'all putting y'all kids out here at 18, 19 years old. Y'all turning y'all backs on these kids and being financially responsible. It's not just happening in the black community. Something weird is going on in the world, I promise. It's actually had me praying lately. It's getting bad out here, dark. So you can just feel the end coming for everybody. People trying to quicken up your end. The end is inevitable. I'm not scared of the end. I'm scared of how much worse it's gonna get before or after I'm gone. That's what I worry about. And if y'all mind ain't on that, motherfuckers are fighting on the Oscar awards for the first time. And this, to remind y'all, this is the year of 2022. Okay, it's crazy. All Will Smith came there to do is accept his awards and honors in peace. People can't let you do that. Y'all didn't see it. People can't let you do that. Thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time, give me a like and a subscribe.